The ChrisofGames here, and I'm back playing WWE 2K25 MyRise Mutiny. So, we are gathering forces to fight CM Punk and NXT Mutiny at Survivor Series. So, we have two people with Chris Castle to talk to, Drew McIntyre and Jey Uso, because the other one is Troy Simpkin, and we're not doing live events in this playthrough. So, let's talk to Drew McIntyre first, and then we'll see what Jey Uso has to say.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
If I press there's a long line, can I go back to him to see what Jey Uso says? Or is this locked?
Subscribe.
Because I do like Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, he has a point. He trolled CM Punk. He hates CM Punk. So it would help to have Drew McIntyre on my team. But I want to see what Jey Uso has to say first. So let's fingers crossed that this doesn't block Drew McIntyre from joining me. I will click there's a long line.
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Okay, good. So it lets me talk to Jey as well. Alright, let's see what Jey Uso has to say about all of this.
Hey, Us. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just laying low. At least I'm free from those straight-edge vegan sermons, right? But man, it's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. Maybe you and I should host an anti-mutiny recruitment mixer. You bring the snacks and drinks, and I'll work on a killer slideshow presentation. Could get some of the heavy hitters to act.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him, but it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
He really should get his eyes checked. Maybe all those paparazzi flashes have caused permanent damage. I guess it's up to us to open everybody's eyes and put on a show they can't ignore.
Yeet. Look, Oos, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just With Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Okay. Interesting. I'll let you know.
Families are complicated. Let me think about it and weigh my options. I'll get back to you if it's the right move.
Yeet.
Okay. I do have an opinion. They sort of did Jey Uso dirty because we went up to him and be like, we don't want you, Jey Uso, not yet. Can you get Roman or The Rock to join our team before we even ask Jey? And then when we do want Jey, we also ask for Jimmy. I mean, yeah, numbers advantage, but we just didn't want Jey. That's what I have a problem with. So we have two options. We have Jey Uso and maybe Jimmy. And then we could also have Drew McIntyre and his spite for CM Punk. So I am at a crossroads because it's either having two allies or having Drew McIntyre and his spite. So I think I'm leaning towards Drew McIntyre and his spite because, you know, Drew McIntyre has faced CM Punk before, and I'm sure Drew knows how to get under CM Punk's skin. So we'll go with Drew McIntyre on this one. As much as I want to get Jimmy and Jey for the numbers advantage, let's just go ahead and choose Drew because of his spite. You are on the team, Drew. Welcome.
You know what, Drew? You're right. We need Punk off balance, and nobody's gonna knock him off his perch like you. You're on the team.
Great. Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Is Drew really gonna go into MMA? I mean, the only MMA match in this game is the underground match. Okay. We are gonna have an underground match. Alright.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match.
There's Drew McIntyre. Oh my goodness, he has the gloves. Okay. I wonder if we can bring the sword. I'm sure MMA fights allow swords, right? Let's see, this is the rest of his tie. Oh, he's going barefoot. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get to the match. Oh, we're facing Adrian Buck. That is crazy. Alright, so this is my first time playing the underground match, because I haven't played it in the exhibition mode. So we'll see how this goes. If it was in-game gear. Oh, well, I'm taken down. So objective, beat Adrian Buck by knockout or submission. I can do that if I get the upper hand. There we go. Alright, Adrian Buck. Let's have our underground match. Here comes Drew McIntyre. We're taking it to Adrian Buck, showing CM Punk that Drew McIntyre is better at MMA than Punk is. Wait, don't. I thought it was no DQ. Oh, never mind. Or I thought DQs were. Oh no! Now it's my turn to use this kendo stick. Dummy. Thanks for letting me know it was a no DQ match. Now I can go wild. Come on, there we go. Claymore with my feetsies. Oh, there is no pin. It's a submission. Or knockout or submission. Alright, let's hit him. This could be it. With the Glasgow kiss.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take out Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
All right. Drew posted on social media, must prepare for my confrontation with Carney Malcontent Punk. Beard trim, check. Claymore loaded, check. Knowing I live free in that revolutionary's head, check, check, check. And then Punk replies, you're real funny, Drew, but when CM Punk gets his hands on your Scottish Warrior cosplaying, you won't be joking anymore. Oh boy. Oh wow, so we're playing as Drew McIntyre now. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's talk to Chris Castle then.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
Probably there is.
That's the safest bet you're ever going to make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, yeah, I know Drew can handle it, but you know, numbers, and it's just Drew. Chris Castle, I have to be there.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
Alright, WWE posted the leader of Mutiny to appear on Raw. CM Punk has promised to confront Drew McIntyre tonight. Alright. Oh! That is not CM Punk. That is Kevin Owens in CM Punk shirt. Alright, punish KO for showing up in Punk's place. Yes, I'm sure Drew is not happy that Kevin Owens showed up instead of Punk. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, let's finish this objective. This should do it. Yes, perfect. Next objective, hit a Claymore on KO on the center of the entrance stage. Okay, so I have to get all the way over there. Get on up, Owens. It's time. Play. Oh. Well, here we go. Oh, of course. Of course. What happened to Chris Castle? I thought he was backstage. Oh, what the heck?
With a high knee. And here comes KO.
Where is Chris?
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart.
And why does Lexus King have punk gear on?
Go to sleep.
What?
Clearly
Wait.
sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here.
Where is Chris Castle? Oh my goodness.
GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre
GG
in
Punk.
the Anaconda
Okay.
Vice.
We need some help out here.
Where's
Is
Chris?
anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback
What?
in the war against
I thought I was
Mutiny,
watching in the
and
back.
Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten
I thought I was
up by a
watching
whole
Drew's
army
back.
of
What the heck
them.
is going on? I guess we'll find out. But still, I thought I had Drew's back. Alright, CM Punk says you got exactly what you wish for, Drew. You got CM Punk in the ring. And 2 more CM Punks outside the ring. Look, I can be witty on social media too. Okay, he pulled the doink. Oh boy. But the question is, where was Chris Castle? Where was I guess we'll find out.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for him.
Alright. We have a game plan now. I was jumped in the back. That's fine. I get it. That's probably what happened. I wish they showed it. But it's fine. It is fine. So let us continue this story. Drew posts on social media, "Nice play, CM Punk. Really showed me and the WWE Universe exactly what kind of coward you are. You've always been about running your mouth, and just like MMA, I do that better than you. Tune in next week and have a seat under my learning tree." Is that a shot to AEW and Chris Jericho's learning tree? Either way, CM Punk replies, "Brave words coming from a guy writing posts from a hospital bed. Look who's the fine china now." This is not a hospital bed. This is just the arena clinic. What is going on? Drew McIntyre is still standing. What are you talking about, Punk? Come on now.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go. If it's the real Punk this time. It's him. CM Punk is here.
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Are they gonna come out? Are they?
Yeah, about your
Nope.
mates. They've been delayed.
Very delayed.
Is that
Oh.
Drew's sword? It looks like it's trapped to
Yes, that's how you do it.
And not as confident
Lock
now,
him
are you, Punk?
with
getting the
Drew's
hell
sword.
out of here.
Oh,
No, he
get in
isn't.
trouble.
And
Punk is cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
Oh.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Ooh.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Come on now.
Kevin Owens is
Oh,
alone
well.
with two of the most dangerous
Punk
men
is in trouble
WWE
as Drew put the Anaconda Vice on Kevin Owens. Okay, so how do I do the Anaconda Vice? Once Drew's signature or finisher is available, press R2. Okay, so it switched Drew's signature and finisher to the Anaconda Vice. Inside or outside of the ring. Okay, that's good. Come on, Owens.
And here
Since
we go,
Punk
returning
wants
to
to
the
sacrifice his troops, you have become the sacrificial lamb which will
Going
be
outside.
slaughtered
What's he got
in a
planned here?
WWE ring. Get on up, because it's time to hit you with the Anaconda Vice. Finish the job by knocking out Kevin Owens. I don't know if I can do it right now. I'm gonna get reversed. Oh, jeez. Well, I have two finishers. This should be easy. Oh, well, unless he grabs me like that. Okay, I guess we'll have to tap him out once more. That's fine with me. Come on. Oh, boo. Well, I'm going to switch to Chris Castle because I have 2 finishers, and now I'm back. I'm down to 1. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see if we can knock him out with the cavalry charge. Oh, he's in danger. Okay, Drew. Oh, he's running away. This is taking longer than expected, not gonna lie.
Taking to the floor.
Oh, and there we go. Just needed to hit him with a weapon. Well, we made a statement. Hopefully Punk knows that Drew McIntyre and Chris Castle mean business.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously, we couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
Alright, so we chose Chris Castle before. It's time to go to SmackDown with Piper Knight.
I'm going to SmackDown to see who wants to join the party.
I don't know how you could possibly find another partner as good as me, but time's a-wasting.
Alright, so here we are with Piper Knight. This time we're on SmackDown to find a woman recruit to take on Mutiny. So we have Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill here to talk to. Let's talk to Becky Lynch, but I'm pretty sure I know who I want to choose. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Becky Lynch.
Hey there. I was going to give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
Alright, so basically Becky Lynch wants to do the same thing as Drew McIntyre, but with less of the spite, because I don't see Becky Lynch being spiteful. Give me more time, let me talk to Jade Cargill.
I think this is an amazing
first.
idea, Becky. I just don't want to jump into a decision this important. Can you give me a little time?
I hear you, but my match is coming up, and that's going to be the best time to get Bayley's attention. You better make your decision soon.
Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Jade Cargill and see what she has to say.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldis told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team.
Yes. and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
Ooh, okay. So, from the beginning, I wanted to choose Jade Cargill because I wanted someone new to WWE that hasn't been enticed by Mutiny yet. And it looks like that's the storyline we're going with. We're going to have Jade go to NXT Mutiny, rough them up before Survivor Series so that they are weak when we defeat him. So this is definitely what I want. I want a mole in NXT Mutiny. So Jade, sorry Becky, but Jade, welcome to the team.
It's a good thing Florida's prepared for hurricanes because Mutiny has a storm coming in.
This is going to be fun.
And here we are at NXT Mutiny. They think Jade Cargill has joined Mutiny, but we know that she isn't. Oh, and we're facing Psycho Sally. Alright. Well, Psycho Sally, if I hadn't botched that, we would have been finished with. Defeat Psycho Sally with authority. Okay, I can do that. Ooh. Come on, find it. What? Oh, it's right there. Come on. We gotta find it. No! Darn it. Alright. Let's hit her with the pump kick. And let's do the super finisher, shall we? Here we go. Oh, ref! You're in the way! No! You gotta get out of the way faster. Come on. Time for the super jaded. Off the ropes, down to the ground. And let's put her in a submission. Here we go. Oh, wow. Torture rack to Psycho Sally, and it's over.
The storm has arrived.
Jade Cargill and Mutiny? It just feels right.
Appreciate the enthusiasm. But what was all that about with Psycho Sally? She came out there like a crash test dummy.
Sally's a good soldier. When you accepted our invitation to test the Mutiny waters, I told her, you are going to be Jade's first opponent, and you are going to make her shine. And it was great, wasn't it, Punk?
So great. See, here at Mutiny, we know money when we see it, and you are all the money, Jade. I've known it since I first saw you. In Mutiny, you won't be just a storm. You'll be climate change.
We have known each other for a minute, Punk. Did I ever strike you as the kind of woman looking to play life on easy mode?
Jade, no. Of course not.
If you want me to lead Mutiny's team into Survivor Series, you better give me your best next week. All your best in a battle royal, including...
Bailey? Yes! She accepts! Bailey and 4 other top Mutiny competitors will see you in the ring next week.
Yes, they will.
Then I guess you have me one step closer to Mutiny. See you next week.
Oh boy, our plan is in motion. Alright, if the rumors are true, and Jade Cargill is really joining NXT Mutiny, the ratings are going to go through the roof. This is huge. Oh boy. And WWE says, after annihilating Psycho Sally, Jade Cargill has promised to return to NXT Mutiny next week to face Bailey and 4 others in a battle royale. Is the generational phenomenon going to change sides before Survivor Series. NXT Mutiny says you'd better grimace because when Jade joins Mutiny, WWE is done for. And Tasia-tastic says join Mutiny before there's no place left for you to go. And Mark says say it ain't so, Jade. Say it ain't so. It ain't so. But they don't know that, so our plan is working perfectly. Alright, we have a battle royale on our hands. I just need to not get eliminated. Win the Mutiny Battle Royale. You got it. Oh jeez, come on now. Come on now. It's good to see other members of Mutiny. Alright, let's see if we can throw Kevin Owens out. Goodbye. Now let's go for Tommaso Ciampa. He looks pretty hurt. Time for you to get on out of Jade Cargill's ring. But we're back at it. Raquel. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll try this again. Time for you to go. And now it's Bayley versus the Storm. Jade Cargill in this battle royale. Oh, you're not gonna drag me to the ropes so easily. All right, Bayley, it's time for you to get on out of here. Goodbye. Picking Bayley up. Oh wow, the choke slam outside of the ring, and Jade Cargill wins this Mutiny Battle Royale. Alright, looks like Piper Knight DM'd Jade saying, are you aware that there are rumors you're actually jumping to Mutiny? And Jade says, good, if the locker room believes it, Punk will. We need him convinced I could really switch sides for this to keep working. Alright, and Piper responds, totally understand, but you should know that it's hurting morale here back at WWE. People are saying if you left, it would open the floodgates. And Jade says, trust me, hold out a little longer and that morale is going to jump through the roof. Okay, we'll trust Jade. We'll trust Jade with her plan. See where it all goes.
Jade, I need to ask you a favor.
What's that? Not to beat you sideways again?
Nah, but everyone loved that, right? Punk and Bayley told me I did so good. You made her look like a queen, they said.
Has it occurred to you that anyone who would tell you to go out and get beat down on purpose doesn't have your best interest at heart?
I mean, that's what you should do. That means you're a good worker, right? That WWE does that all the time. What do you mean?
Mutiny values everyone equally. Punk says so all the time.
It's chilly out here. What's your favor?
Punk wanted me to see if you were ready for us to make you some mutiny-themed gear. I haven't gotten any yet, so you should feel honored.
Punk is getting a little ahead of himself, don't you think? I told him that if he wanted me in Mutiny, he needed to put me in there with the best you got.
But we did? Those were top competitors in the Battle Royal. You got to fight Bayley. She's so cool.
When I said the best, I meant the best. Your champions, Io Sky and Trick Williams. You tell Punk that if he gives me the both of them in a handicap match next week, I'll wear your colors when I lead Mutiny into Survivor Series.
Okay. I didn't want a handicap match, but it looks like I'm gonna get it.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. You should think about getting some better role models.
Alright. Social media, NXT Mutiny just announced a match at WWE would never give away on free TV. Jade Cargill versus the NXT Women's Champion Io Sky and NXT Men's Champion Trick Williams in a handicap match. Then, stick around after the match to see Jade Cargill sign her Mutiny contract. Mark says, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but for someone thinking about joining the Mutiny, Jade sure is kicking a lot of Mutiny butt. And Tasia-tastic says, you're such a WWE Mark that you can't see what's in front of you. Jade is Mutiny. Sorry, Tasia, you wrong. Alright, here we go with this handicap match. Hopefully it's tag handicap. Okay, it is good. Because if I face them both at the same time, I would cry. And it looks like CM Punk is watching on the outside. So objective, defeat Io or Trick by pinfall or submission. You got it. I think it would look better if I had pinned Trick Williams. So let's beat down Io Sky that she tags in Trick, and hopefully we can pin him. Tag him. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to tag Trick Williams in. So this will work out. Please stop stepping on my hand. Okay, here we go. Pop up to the spear. Let's see if I can get 3 finishers. You know, hitting the NXT champion with a super Jaded would definitely send home a message that Jade is the strongest. Alright, we have the triple finisher. Let me see what I can do. We're going to do this first. Bring up Trick Williams. Let's attack Io Sky. And then let's do it. The super Jaded. Io is stunned on the outside. I just need to hit this, pin, and show Jade Cargill's dominance. Okay, Io's still down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Has just single-handedly dominated both the men's and women's NXT champions.
Io and Trick can't believe it either. CM Punk's got a contract in his hand, ready to sign Cargill.
Look at Punk,
this is
so
very bad for
happy.
WWE.
All right. The moment is here. We have given you everything you asked for, Jade.
This is what you're gonna get,
now
Punk.
It's time for you to
This is
make
what
it
happens
official.
when you betray Chris Castle
Join
and Piper
Mutiny
Knight.
and secure the future of this business.
I think Jade's going to jump, guys.
If she does, the balance of power in the WWE
Do
Universe
it.
will change
Execute
forever.
Plan 66.
There's just one thing.
For you, Jade, anything.
I specifically told you I wanted to face the very best in Mutiny.
You did. You fought our champions, Bailey, the whole top of the card.
But not the best in the world.
Jade Cargill has to take on the leader of Mutiny.
The plan is still going. What the heck? Oh!
But he misses with the kick.
Got him.
Has Punk up.
He tried to sucker kick
And
me.
out he goes.
Jade Cargill just launched CM Punk like it was nothing.
I think Punk got Jade's answer, and that's that she is
okay.
WWE through
All right.
and through.
Score 1 for the good guys.
I thought the plan was still going, but it was completed. Yay. Take that, Punk. You betrayed us. We betray you.
When you threw Punk over the top rope, damn, I think I shouted myself hoarse.
Me too. Welcome to Team WWE, Jade.
Mutiny has to be reeling after the way you ran through them.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. Though, what I really would have loved is to be Punk himself.
You're in a long line, believe me.
Joining up with you for Survivor Series is my personal fast pass to hitting Punk right where it hurts. The only question is, what now?
What now indeed? Get some matches on SmackDown, get some matches on Raw. No. Let's hit him where it hurts. Let's have Jade Cargill and Drew McIntyre go for the Unity titles.
You both have made some big statements. Let's make an even bigger one. How'd you two like to take those Unity titles off Mutiny's hands?
I'm in.
I already beat 2 of their champions. Might as well make it 2 more. But no need to let Punk know about our alliance. Right?
No, I think we're better off if he didn't see it coming.
Then he's not going to. Let's go win those Unity titles.